Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Equalizer 3 movie review, where we see the Italian mafia turning into a street gang after Don Vito Corleone. And the movie would have ended too soon if some scenes hadn't been detached from reality. Uh, okay, I get it. It's a good opening scene. It's visually satisfying. But, either don't put a scene like that at the beginning of the movie or let this guy pull the trigger of the gun. Because it takes 5.5 minutes until this mobster comes in. Let's say he pulls the trigger in 1 second at its slowest. So, he has exactly 330 chances in that time. I ask you, what force is holding this man back from pulling the trigger? If he had pulled the trigger in this scene, there's a possibility that he would have won the award for the best short film in the world. But we had two rules. What were they? The lead can't die, but someone has to die. The plot of the movie is briefly as follows. Robert McCall goes to Italy in search of the stolen pension of someone he's never met. And he kills the mafia boss we see in the first scene and gets what he wants. That's the plot of the movie. But Robert, thinking that while he's there, maybe I can destroy another Italian mafia single-handedly, drinks tea every day in Italy, and waits for trouble to find him, which he does. When I say Italian mafia, I mean a street gang. Don't overestimate it. Because this mafia boss is protected by 6 people at home, which is a funny number for Robert. Anyway, when Robert gets injured, a police officer named Giorgio finds him on the road, and instead of taking him to the hospital, he takes him to Dr. Enzo Aricio, who has a private practice. 1. How far away can a hospital be in Italy? 2. How is it easier to carry Robert up these stairs than to take him to the hospital? And most importantly, you are a police officer. Cops don't take people with gunshot wounds to private clinics. And when the patient recovers, you interrogate him, right? For the simplest example, who are you? Not one fucking person asked him who the fuck he was, except for this woman, who is already being contacted by Robert. So, if you don't do your job properly as a cop, it's normal to get beaten up by a street gang. A mafia boss hangs a man in broad daylight in public and leaves him there as an example. But we don't see police anywhere. The same mafia completely cuts off the police chief's hand. You expect the state to intervene, but there is none. If you count these men one by one, there are no more than 15. Why don't you put one scene about where this man's power comes from so that we don't get hung up on these details? Robert should have been shot at least in these 3 scenes. We already know he won't die. Besides, what is the hesitation of this mafia boss who can hang a man of his own nationality in broad daylight and cut off the hand of the police chief, not to shoot the American robber in this scene? He's a foreigner and a troublemaker. Why don't you shoot him when you have the chance? There are rules, right? Okay. But yet the movie keeps you watching. Not like the killer, but the source of the power is missing. So we have to look at a lot of details. Fortunately, it's the last movie in the series, so let's not make it too long. Take care of yourselves. If you liked the video, you know what to do. See you in the next movie.